Welcome back. Special edition of the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Josh Taylor with you after a Steelers preseason loss. They're only one of the preseason, 25-19 to the Carolina Panthers. But as we talked about it earlier, the score was not the focal point of this game. It was the opportunity for some players at the bottom part of the roster to try to make their best case to try to win some jobs on this roster. About less than 48 hours for Mike Tomlin and his staff to figure out who will be the 53 men that take the field on September 8th in Foxborough against New England. In the meantime, we're still taking your phone calls, 412-575-2600 on the Borders and Borders hotline. Hopefully it works this time. We will try again with Charles in Canonsburg. You're on the Nightly Sports Call, Charles.
How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Thank you for taking my call.
Sure. Thanks for calling in. What you got?
Hello?
What you got? I think we have
looking over the team preseason, even being someone of Latrobe, out at Latrobe watching the Steelers. I think they have a solid team. I think they have a good core starters, just solid core starters. The running backs, I think they're solid with. A wide receiver, I'm concerned with. I think Washington's pretty good, but I don't think the rest of our wide receiver crew is up to par at this time. It's preseason, so it's going to take a while. The only concern I do have with, I guess, the analytics and listening to Charlie Batch and I guess, who is it, Andrew Filipponi on the radio, is the way they, I guess, are looking at Mason Rudolph as being just a decent backup. I'm not on the Mason Rudolph bandwagon. I just sit there. I see so much potential in him from coaching for 20 years and seeing these kind of athletes. He has the drive. And again, it emulates Drew Brees, Tom Brady. And to hear them sit there and say trade him or, he's going to have to compete against Dobbs in the long run just doesn't make sense. I think he is a franchise quarterback, if not here, somewhere else. But I don't know why. Only you, I heard on the radio, and I think Richie Walsh was saying how much he has potential. So I don't know where people are not seeing this kind of stardom building within this gentleman. And that's all I got to say. You have a wonderful day, brother.
Appreciate the call, and you have a good evening as well. You know what? I'm one of those people that sees what Mason Rudolph's doing, and I'm sitting there going, what's not to like about him? Now, if you want to pick out certain things that he hasn't done, well, yeah, he hasn't made every play properly, but what quarterback does? Most of them don't. The best ones even have 3 or 4 plays a game that they probably want back. But at the same time, Mason Rudolph has been dropped in different situations of the game. He's gotten the chance to start a game. He's been dropped in a game in the second quarter. He's played in the second half. He's had different situations where he's had to work in different contexts of a game. And he's done well in all of them. He came into this game, I think he completed, 21 of 32 for about 240 plus and 3 touchdowns in the action that he played in before this game. And then tonight he was 7 for 11 for another $125 with a touchdown. I don't know what else as far as production-wise we can see from Mason Rudolph. That might change some people's minds. Just for me personally, and I've been saying this the entire preseason, I'm going to say it again. You can look at the results and draw one conclusion from those. For me, I'm looking at how they got from the beginning to those results. For me, it's more about the journey than it is the destination. What kind of reads is he making at the line of scrimmage? How is he processing information? How is he being able to work under pressure? And he's done a lot of those things well. He's been able to make smart reads. He's been able to get the ball out at the right time. He's been able to avoid pressure and process information well on the fly. That's what I like the most about Mason Rudolph. And if there's anything, I'm giving Mason Rudolph that slight edge over Josh Dobbs just because he's processed that information a little bit more consistently and probably a tick more quickly than Josh Dobbs has. That's been the difference, really. That's the difference between a quarterback that makes a play and gets a ball out that might become a first down or a quarterback that has a throw that gets deflected or maybe even gets sacked. Sometimes making that small read, making that small decision just a little bit faster than the next guy might be the difference between you making the play and the next guy not making that play. And if that's the case, I've seen pretty much enough from Mason Rudolph to make me think, am I looking to start him on a team in the NFL tomorrow? No. But for him being a possible backup to Ben Roethlisberger, knowing the fact that in the NFL, it takes one play for you to be inserted into that role, and you have to be the guy. And we know this because that's how Ben Roethlisberger's career started. He had to be the guy who had to be ready because the starter got hit one play, he gets hurt, he gets inserted in, and the rest is history. So when you're the backup, you have to be ready at every moment. We always talk about the vice president is one heartbeat away from being the president. Well, the backup quarterback is one play away from being the actual number one guy. And Mason Rudolph, if he has to be in that position where something, God forbid, happens to Ben Roethlisberger and Mason Rudolph has to step in, I probably feel a lot better about him now than I did this time last year. We'll take a break. We'll maybe talk a little bit more about this, maybe take some more calls. We'll see you in a few.